Hey guys, it's Christine, also known as IvyWinter. Thank you for joining me for another Disney video. So today is a food review that I promised weeks ago and then didn't happen because when I looked at my footage, it was like all sorts of screwed up with like sound and whatever. So I totally put the kibosh on it and got so caught up in recording other things that I forgot to re-record it. So here it is, and today we're gonna be talking about Splitsville. I know, right? Weird. I ended up going to Splitsville way back in August when I went to D23, and the day that Rob and I landed, we needed to go get something to eat, and he was like, hey, Splitsville is amazing. I've been to the one in Orlando a bunch of times. It's really good. We gotta go. And I was like, what? Who goes to Splitsville to eat? Like, anywhere. What? Nobody thinks of this place. Why would we go? Well, I'm here to tell you, Splitsville is the best kept secret, I think, in downtown Disney and Disney Springs. But I really shouldn't be making this video because now everyone's gonna know about it. Part of the reason that we went was because it was so hard and such a long wait to get into other restaurants, and we didn't have a reservation ahead of time, but Splitsville was walk-in. And that is apparently pretty common on both coasts. And so that might deter you. You might think, why would I want to go eat there when there's no line? It's a bowling alley. How good can the food be? Anyway, let me tell you, pretty freaking good. So we walked in, no wait, and we were seated in the upper part of the restaurant. The restaurant is huge. Now, again, this is for Disneyland, not Disney World, but I imagine they're very similar. The restaurant is really, really big, which I think is why it's also so easy to get a seat. They just have a lot of seating there. And it was really cute decor. You know, it is a bowling alley, but they make it feel very trendy and very comfortable. It's not like stark, bright lights and what you would expect from kind of a bowling alley vibe. There are lanes kind of all over the place, which is really cool. Some feel very private, which is nice. People are eating while they're bowling, and it was fun to watch people bowling while we were waiting for our food. Our server was fantastic. Very, very nice, very accommodating. Checked in on us quite often, but not so much that you felt like it was overkill. Like, it was just the right level of service. Now, weirdly enough, the one thing that Splitsville is really well known for is their sushi. Rob found out that they are considered like the best sushi on property over in Disney World, which is wild. I thought California Grill for sure, but people love their sushi. I have to say I didn't have their sushi, but I did have fish when I was there. I went with the big fish sandwich, and I'm gonna read the description on the menu. It's crispy tempura fried cod topped with remoulade, coleslaw, and tomato, and served with fries. It is expensive. It was not cheap. It was a $25 sandwich. I know, you're probably thinking $25 for a sandwich. Holy crap. Well, I mean, it was a huge sandwich. Like, it definitely was super filling. I did not finish it. And it came with a huge side of fries. It's also more expensive because it's fish. They're like chicken sandwiches and more like $20. Again, expensive, don't get me wrong. Like, and I'm used to New York prices where I'm paying $15 for a sandwich, so 20 to 25 is pretty expensive for a sandwich for dinner, but it was delicious. The bread, phenomenal. The fries, phenomenal. It was all really amazing. Rob actually got one of their pizzas, and I thought, again, pizza at a bowling alley, really? And he loved it. I believe he got the veggie pizza, and he super, super enjoyed it. So, again, a weird one where you're like, I can get pizza and sushi and all of this in the same place, and how is it all gonna be good? But it was so, so good. Now, the one thing I was disappointed in was my mixed drink. I ordered a cucumber cooler, and when I get a cucumber drink, I'm usually expecting something to be very clean and crisp and have that taste of cucumber, maybe a slight hint of sweetness, but usually it's like a pretty clean drink. That's the best way I can describe it. This was very tart and sour. Like, it felt like they put in some sort of sour mix, and it was just way too much. We were joking that it was a pickle cooler and not a cucumber cooler. It was just not what I was expecting. When I get a cucumber drink, there's a certain flavor I expect. I don't know, if you guys have ever had like a cucumber cocktail, you know what I'm talking about. And this was just a little too much. It was a little too tart, and I didn't really love it. So that was kind of a bummer. if I was like expecting a tart drink, I might have liked it, but even still, I think it was just too much like mix in it. Overall, I was really pleasantly surprised by my experience there. It was so funny because Rob had talked it up to me for a while because he was also surprised by his experience in Disney World, and he was right. So it really is a very good restaurant. It is pricey, but I feel like all of the food was consistently very good. I'd probably just try a different cocktail next time. It happens, you know? I don't want to discount like their drinks altogether just because of one drink. And I guess when you kind of weigh it out with some of the other restaurants in Disney Springs or downtown Disney, the price is about the same. So it's not so much sticker shock, but I guess it can feel that way for the kind of food that you're getting. Like you might not think that you should be paying that much for a sandwich or pizza or whatever. But I will say that it is very, very good. And because it tends to not draw the same crowds that like say Homecoming or Morimoto or any of those other places would, you're probably gonna be able to walk in most nights, I would imagine. So I think if you find yourself in either place, downtown Disney or Disney Springs, you don't have a reservation and you want a place you can just walk into because you're hungry, I mean, it really shocked me. It really did. And I'm actually eager to like try their sushi next time because I do love sushi. But again, maybe I'm outing it by making this video and there are people out there who are like, oh my God, Christina, don't talk about it because we don't want people to know. But I really, really enjoyed it and would definitely eat there again. So I would like to know in the comments below, have you ever eaten at Splitsville? Did you ever choose to eat there without going bowling, or have you been at all? And if you have, what was your experience like on either coast, either park? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, then like it. If you like me, you should subscribe. I make videos every single week. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, have a great rest of the day. Bye.